Hey everyone. From what I understand, the world is in absolute chaos right now. Um, I was hoping to have more flutes to try for you guys, but I think FedEx is actually running late. Normally, by this time, the shipment should have arrived. And I keep checking my tracking and it is not here. So I think I just have to pick up the rest of the flutes tomorrow. I think it's just, that's the way it is. Sometimes things happen and you have no control over it. I should have checked the package earlier when I was checking this Alto flute here. But I didn't because I had a lot of other things mentally and emotionally on my plate. By the time I checked it and realized that I needed to get a second shipment of flutes over, it just so happened that it has now aligned with the chaos that is the world right now. So, wow, Henry, that is very lucky that you're flying tomorrow rather than today. Holy cow. Um, so I realized that the life and the world right now is in utter chaos. And so I just wanted to take a moment for all of us to take a chill pill together. Let's just chat. I don't have a bajillion flutes to review today. I literally only have the one right here. So we can stay relaxed today, guys. We can be relaxed. All right. So okay, let me say my hellos to everyone in the chat, but also hello to my lurkers as well. We appreciate you. We appreciate those of you guys who don't say anything at all. I do know that sometimes when we're on platforms like this, we feel kind of pressured to participate. And I will be the weirdo content creator that tells you, you don't have to. You just need to sit there and enjoy, okay? You just sit there and have a great time. We will be your entertainment for you, okay? So now, hello to the chat. So hello, Michael, Oshmith, hello, Megan, Sean, hello, hey, Amir. Um, thank you, Amir. You're so sweet. Let's see, Carol, hello. And Henry, of course. Chef Maiku, hello. Bread pudding. Chef Maiku, are you making bread pudding right now? That sounds amazing. Lilac, hello. Hello, BNA Bound. Oh, I could do a cold brew. I could do a cold brew coffee. Except I already had decaf coffee this morning, so I probably shouldn't double up on the amount of coffee I have. Coffee is very inflammatory. I was already risking it having a having a coffee this morning. I could not resist it. It's Friday. I've expended a lot. Oh my goodness, Oshmith. You keep doing this. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yesterday's performance was great. And you want to send the link, but it's not sending. Have you joined our Discord? Because you can send us all the link there, if you don't mind. Or go to my sent it through normal chat. Yeah, I don't accept links in here. I do apologize. So it would have to be in the Discord. Because that way you can share with people who can't join the stream live. So if you don't mind, can you join our Discord if you haven't already? Let me get you the invite link. There you have it. Oh, and Sean also is knocking on our bot here. Decaf doesn't count. Well, there you go. Okay, so my bot has now spit out for you the invite. Yes, please send it through Discord. Just pop it into like the general chat thread in our Discord. We would all love to watch and celebrate with you. Congratulations on a wonderful performance. That must have, oh, I hope you made an amazing, beautiful core memory. You know, like I also remember when I got to perform with my, well, for me, it was with my youth orchestra. And yeah, what a wonderful core memory. Just, so BNA, it's almost midnight where you are. Let's see how long you last. Okay. Don't lose sleep on my behalf, but I appreciate your presence. Brianna, hello. Brianna, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Sometimes it's Brianna, sometimes it's Brianna. So you can let me know in the chat how you want me to pronounce it. Olympic Daisy, am I still open to sight reading or has that era passed? The era has not passed. And in fact, today is actually a great day to ask for that because I only have one flute to review. I'm not joking, guys. Usually by this time, the packages will have arrived. Usually like 3 p.m. is really late. Usually it arrives like late morning, early afternoon, so like 1 or 2 p.m. it usually arrives. But yeah, I think things are just slow. It will probably arrive today, but it might arrive just after this stream. So yeah, so because of that, I mean, I wanted to just kind of chill with you guys for a bit before we open up this flute to review it. Yeah. So, yeah. Please give me things to sight read. I really wouldn't mind. That sounds really fun. You know, like maybe we can, I can write it, you know, open it up on the side and we can sight read it after we're done looking at this. What do you think? I'm really, Brianna, I am one of the only people to say it right. I guessed it. I was like, there are 2 pronunciations for this. It's either Brianna or Brianna. And so I just went with the first one. I just flipped a coin in my head and just went with it. I'm glad it's correct though. Brianna. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. So Chef Michael, you're counting the days to NFA? Yes. So, are you gonna get another piccolo lesson this year? What are you looking forward to in the NFA? I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. All right, I know that I think at least 3 of you guys are gonna be there, plus any lurkers who are planning on being there. Oh, you're sending it on Discord right now. Perfect. Let me open up Discord on my side. Are you sending it in general chat or what? Someone just put a very funny GIF yesterday in the general chat. If you guys don't know what I'm laughing about, please join our Discord. Hello, Nicholas. How are you? Henry, you're excited for NFA too? Yeah. Let's see. So Henry, you're starting your Masters in Music in Flute next month. Ooh. Congratulations. That means you like passed the audition and everything. If you're within the US, I'm guessing you had to do the GRE as well. The GRE is, what does it even stand for? GRE. What does that stand for? Graduate Record Examinations. That is what it is. So within the US, you have to take the graduate graduate record examinations as sort of the standardized exam before you're allowed to take your master's. So Um, okay. Are you sending it? What thread are you sending it? Talk to Joe when you can find it. Okay, perfect. So I have that open right now on the side. Let's see. You did so today, Henry. You did the music theory and history tests online. Yeah. No shame on whatever are the results. Okay. I failed the counterpoint part of the music theory exam, like getting into my graduate program. I also failed the music history one, and I believe I failed the ear training one too. So I had to take 3 remedial courses. Guys, you're looking at a very, very average, middle of the road flutist. Like when I say I am just another flutist, I truly mean it, guys. Okay. So the first master's audition I ever took, I failed that one. In the one that I got in, I didn't even get in for a master's of music in flute performance. I got in for a master's of music in chamber performance. But the school struck a deal with me because they realized that they could not, their chamber music professors were not equipped to train a flutist professionally because they're a string quartet. So they struck a deal with me and said, we offer to change your degree to a flute performance degree, but we will give you as many chamber music opportunities as possible. You can do as many chamber music things as you want. Your entire, like my graduate recital, I think I had like 2 or 3 pieces that were chamber music. I can't remember. Or maybe it was just the Bach, because the Bach itself was really long and was like 3 movements or something like that. And like that was chamber music. Yeah, technically, I have never actually gotten into a master's of music in flute performance. It was changed to it after the fact. And then, yeah, I had to take 3 remedial courses: counterpoint, ear training / sight singing, and music history. So, yeah, that was fun. Those days in class were hard because I was at school for somewhere between 12 to 14 hours a day, Monday to Friday. So, and now look at me. I'm okay. So whatever happens to you guys, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. You will be where you need to be. So, let's see. Oh, so Southern US, Brianna. Everyone says Brianna. Is that right? I get both Joanna and Joanna. I get both. I think that's why in my head, like I'm very sensitive to the differences. Technically, the way my parents pronounce my name is Joanna. But every now and then people pronounce my name Joanna, and I'm going to be totally real. I accept it. I don't I really should, but I am not bothered enough to correct people. And sometimes I chalk it up to just accents. So, but I understand that a name is very sacred. So that is why I do try to remember how to pronounce you guys' names correctly. So you want BNA Bound wants me to play Demerson number 4. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to open it up. Okay, it is on IMSLP. It is also on FluteTunes.com, and I know that FluteTunes has a very clean copy. Is it in G minor? Is that the one? It looks really cute. Let me know if that's the one. Sorry, I'm gonna try and catch up with the chat now. All right, so Chef Michael, you're gonna be taking it in, okay, and looking into Yamaha picks at the NFA. Great. Yeah, just by being open to learning and talking. Hell yeah. Miguel, hello, welcome. So you also can't wait to try all the flutes there. Me too. And seeing Ian Clark's lecture recital. Oh, I should go to that. Ooh, okay. Perfect. By the way, Olympic Daisy, I got your the Super Mario Galaxy. I got it open. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Oh, I hear you, blind guy. I understand. You were just in Vegas for a conference, so you can't do the heat and humidity in San Antonio after Vegas. I feel it. We just told some friends last night that I was going to be in San Antonio in early August, and they're like, why? Specifically, they were referencing the heat and the humidity. So I'm going to try and, try and stay cool. I think what I probably should end up doing is maybe getting up early, getting my breakfast early, and then just heading over to the convention center earlier, or as early as I can, and then just staying at the convention center until it's like pretty late. Like, I might actually legitimately have to do that just to stay cool enough. I don't know if that's a good plan or not. We'll see. So sounds like Carol and Michael want me to play, is it Prokofiev fourth movement? Okay, so I technically have it, but sometimes it's just easier to find it online. So give me a second. Okay. Oh, GRE, generic regurgitation exam. I like it. GRE is optional now because of COVID. Excuse me. Okay, actually, I can't. I have no right to say that. I crammed for a week for GRE. 1 week. That's all the time I ever spent on GRE was 1 week. I do not encourage any of you guys to do that. I'm just saying that I did that. That's all. You want to get a flute tattoo, Michael? That's cool. Someone actually asked me for permission to tattoo my flute keys design onto themselves. And they sent me a photo of the finished tattoo, and it was amazing. That tattoo artist is, wow, just very, very precise, because it was exactly my handwriting, because that's my, literally me drawing the keys. It was incredible. See, look at all these people also taking remedial exams. Chef Maiku, Kitty Cat, Rose. Yep. See, we're all in good company, right? So Osh Smith, so you got it into the there you are, Cachaturian. Oh my goodness, I'm totally gonna be watching that later. Oh my goodness. So if people want to watch Osh Smith performing the Cachaturian, please head on over to our Discord. It's in the general chat. And I still finished the Master of Music in 3 semesters. I did. Also, Shauna, I saw you said C's get degrees. Yep. It was tough. It was extremely tough. The 3 semesters was rough. I also had an oral defense, which, as far as I understand, is very rare for a master's in music to have to do an oral defense. But I had a great time. I'm not joking. I legitimately remember more from my oral defense as a good thing, not as like a negative PTSD experience. Like, I had a ball. I had a great time doing the oral defense. I like thoroughly enjoyed myself, which I don't actually think, now that I look back at the whole situation, I don't think that's very much of a surprise, because it was just me talking for an hour, which is what I do all the time now. So, yeah, it was great. It was like just being a nerd for half an hour on a prepared piece, and then half an hour on a piece that you had 48 hours to study. Yeah, it was great. Miguel, you're going to have to restudy hard whenever you go for your master's music. It's okay. You can do it. We believe in you. We believe in you. Carol? How did your teacher get the name Jamal from Carol, though? That's so strange. Oh, some of the events for NFA are going to be live streamed this year. Oh, that's cool. That's great. More accessibility. That's fantastic. Let's see. I'm going to try and make it again next year, by the way. Nicholas, I see you in the chat talking about possibly going next year. I'm going to try and go again. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to, I'm trying so hard to catch up with the chat, but it's like every time I scroll, it like jumps around. So let me see. Ironically, I'm gonna need layers to stay warm inside. Okay, thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're right, Henry. I found the Prokofiev in another way, but I do own it. Okay, I own it. Let's see. Lilac, you switched from master's to certificate in your audition to avoid the entrance exams. Oh, that's so good. Hey, Kai, how are you? Let's see. Stacy, hello. Hello. Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't miss anyone. I'm almost there. Hey, trumpet guy, how are you? Bear on Alto. Okay. All right. Well, let me just open up the E-Bear then. Give me a second. So we'll do that one. And then go to practicing. We'll open up the E-Bear. Okay, it's thinking about it. Computer's thinking about it. We'll let it think about it. There it is. Okay, it opened up. Eduardo, hello. How are you? Jamal more than Carol? No. Carol, the sacredness, the sacredness, is that a word? The sanctity of names. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I love that we all know the other ways to find stuff. Do you guys remember? Okay, I'll talk about this last thing and then we'll get into the flute, okay? How many of you guys were around in music school? This will date me 100%. But how many of you guys remember when IMSLP was not a trusted source? Do any of you remember this? Because when I was in school, ain't nobody trusted IMSLP. People gave a wide berth to IMSLP. However, nowadays, IMSLP, because it has like essentially like just a whole bunch of like orchestra parts and stuff like that, they're just like the exact version that you would get if you rented them. Because they're public domain now, they are allowed to be on IMSLP. You guys remember? Do you guys remember when nobody trusted IMSLP? And so I would use IMSLP, but like I wouldn't tell anyone. It was just kind of like, I didn't talk about it. I didn't tell anyone. So I had no idea how many other of my friends used IMSLP at that point. I have no idea because it was just among a lot of the professors. They would say that IMSLP, like there was this whole thing about like, you know, it's the internet and it's like, you can't trust it, you know, like, you know, there's kind of a lot of, here, yeah, like, I don't think any of it was based on facts. Cause like, if you look at what IMSLP is, it is a musician's project. It's a musician's project to put public domain music into like a Wikipedia like categorizing website for you to get your music off of. Yeah. Use it every day. Yes. As Henry said, that is verbatim what I heard too. The editions on IMSLP aren't good. Yes, that's what I heard. Something about how IMSLP is like, you know, like bad editions and like, you know, lots of typos or whatever. You didn't go to traditional music school. I like thinking of it as trad music school though. I've very recently learned this slang term for traditional. Very, I sound like such an old woman when I say it like that, but you know, for Sean, it did not exist at all when you're in school, but neither did the internet. Man, let me tell you, IMSLP was new at the time when I was in school. And also when I was in school, YouTube was only a few years old. Ashmit, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Do I want to listen to Cachatarian now? Well, why not? You know what? I cannot turn it down since you even paid money to highlight your message like that. So I'm just going to listen to your Cachatarian right now. So I'm not going to pipe it through to the stream because you know, for like I don't want to broadcast other people's things. So however, it is on our Discord. So if y'all want to listen with me, head on over to our Discord. I will put the invite link again in here. So let me take a listen. Ooh. Wait a second. Someone put the NFA convention live stream schedule in here. Thank you so much. Okay, let's listen. Wow, they're taking it really fast. Because I performed this as part of the orchestra last year. Oh, they're taking it real fast. Oh, you sound so good. That flute matches you very well. All right. For those of you guys who are just dropping in, please head on over to our Discord and listen to Ashmit's recording. You just did this last night, right? You sound really good. Oh, it's really good. Oh, Nicholas, you also had a defense? What how did they do the defense for you? What was it like did they give you a piece that you had to do an oral defense on? Ashmit, you sound fantastic. That flute matches you very well. Like you're just singing. I also like that it's not overly rushed once you come in. Because when they started, that was fast. Oh, Chiodordo, are you asking what we're listening to? Go to general chat in our Discord. Go to hashtag general chat. It's really good. Oh yeah, scroll up in general. It's above the NFA live stream uh, uh, schedule. This is fantastic. Yeah, Chiodordo. What Henry said. Have you heard of the EWI, the electronic wind instrument? You should go look it up. It's really cool. Yeah, the low notes are very nice. That is so good. Yes, agree with Henry. Whoever set up the microphones did a great job. So we're listening to the recording by Ashmith. Ashmith here in the chat. Oh, what? You guys are talking about the EWI. Got it. I think the issue with trying to make a concert Western flute into an electronic flute is that you need to translate the air hitting the flute into like into signals that can be sent into your computer. Yeah. Ooh, very nice. Oh, yeah, very nice high notes too. Oh, oh, the flute part at like 5 minutes and like 20-ish something seconds. That part is terrible. Is absolutely terrible. It's in the middle register, but the fingerings are awful. So IMSLP is the International Music Score Library Project. And that's where you can get a lot of public domain music, sheet music. Oh, this is so good. There is a lot of tricky stuff in the Cachetarian. Yes, IMSLP was the Wikipedia of music school. Yeah, it was. It was not trusted. Um, like if you printed any music off of it and took it into a lesson, like your professors would be like, what are you doing? This is so unprofessional, and this is not to be trusted. And you would be shamed out of the lesson room. Hi, Shapio. Um, I mean, it's true I am taking some requests today, but I'm going to decline on the Austin Powers flute theme thing because I have never actually watched Austin Powers. Um, there you go. So, Nicholas, you were also told by your professors in school that you guys were not allowed to use it. Yep, I remember that. But these days, orchestras just use IMSLP. Like, it's gone from being like you're shamed out of it. Oh, that piccolo! Oh, hello. Oh. Um, but yeah. I'm glad you were never shamed in music school. That's good. That's really good. Um, it was certainly a time. It was certainly a time. Saturday night, you were in music college in 1990. IMSLP was a dream. Yeah, like the concept of it is amazing. And the fact that we can use it the way that we use it now is absolutely like, it's insane how much you have at your fingertips now. But we weren't, it wasn't always trusted. It just, like, so times have really changed. Sometimes I would vlog in music school and like people would just have no idea what I'm doing. Like they're like, "What are you doing?" And I got a lot of there were a few professors who were supportive, but I got a lot of weird looks from professors. Got a lot of weird looks. Uh, wow, Henry, that sucks. I am so sorry to read that. Um, wow. You know what's funny about the editions with typos that you find on IMSLP? We bought those. We used to buy those editions. Like purchased editions are absolutely not. They're not. They're not exempt from having typos in them. Yes. Oh my gosh, you're right. Didn't have access to every recording on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Music. Had to smuggle a tape recording into the music library's LP wing. Yes. We would bring our Zoom recorders. We'd have the little Zoom recorders. And like people would bring it in and like surreptitiously like record while it's like playing on a thing. Oh, you ended up transferring out of the program. Honestly, Henry, good for you. Good for you. I think that was better for your mental health too. Oh, I just got to the end. It's so good. Oh, Schmidt. Ah, so good. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing. That was stunning. Yep, they're in the original print. Yeah, the editions, a lot of like the editions that you find on IMSLP. Yep, full of typos. Everyone, please give a round of applause to Oshmith. At Oshmith, exclamation mark, congrats. At Oshmith. All right, here, I'll start it. I'll start the train. All right. Thank you so much. Wow, what a treat. You know, I came in today feeling like, man, I could have had this like, you know, big 3-hour live stream where I would just be reviewing flutes. Oh my God, Oshmith! Oh my, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it so much. Holy cow. Thank you. And seriously, congratulations. Just wow. Stunning. It was spunky, it was clean, articulate. It was like it was just so good, just full of energy. You know, it didn't sound like a technical exercise or anything like that. Like you were just in it. That was amazing. So again, for those of you guys who are watching now or after the fact, if you want to hear Oshmith playing the fourth movement of the Khachaturian, please head on over to our Discord where Oshmith posted the link to them playing, and it's stunning. It's really, really good. It's on the text thread general chat. So head on over there. Thank you so much, Oshmith. Holy cow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Nicholas. Okay, so your defense. You were given 3 pieces with the titles removed, and you had to make educated guesses as to what the pieces were and why. That's an interesting approach. Then we were asked questions about the pieces. That's super interesting. Legit, I think I would have so much fun with that. That's so cool. You kind of have to do that type of thing, by the way, when you guys become teachers. So like when you guys teach other people, this is essentially the type of thing that you get asked, or I do. So I often have people come to my lessons and just be like, here's this piece. I don't get it. Can you explain it to me? Which is basically an oral defense on the spot. So, yeah. Yes, I can try all the flutes at NFA. I'm pretty much only contracted to be at the booth, at Flute Center's booth for like a couple hours Saturday and a couple hours on Sunday. So, Cranky Goldfish, hello. Allison, hello. How are you guys doing? You pinned the recording in general chat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for pinning it. I appreciate it, Sean. Thank you so much. Then everyone can listen to it after the fact. So after the fact, guys, if you're watching this as like an archive stream, join our Discord. I think you can click on the link in the live chat replay and come and listen. It's so good. So good. Um, Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Um, shall we? I want to show you guys. I prepared it. I prepared a little thing of notes to put on the side. But let's open this up. Here we go. Let's do this. So I couldn't find a good place to put the chat on this screen. So unfortunately, the chat is not on this screen. But I figured that you guys would appreciate the top-down view here. So let's open this baby up. There it is. Here, oh yeah. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now because my top-down camera is much closer to me, I can now bring these pieces up closer to the camera so you guys can see it a little bit better. Let me just have it focus. Oh, yes. Okay, this was the close-up that I wanted to do last time. Check that out, guys. Like, oh, there. Look at that. And there is the rainbow, all right? The rainbow is there because this is the Turing one. And this is actually a pride flute. Legitimately, this is a pride flute. So you can see now, I think with the close-up, you can see how the tops are flat. Each of the tops have been kind of cut to be flat. So that's why you can hold it and it won't be like super spiky. So I know we're here to oogle. We are here to oogle. So we are going to hold every piece up so you guys can enjoy it. You know, I'm gonna go like this so I don't have to hold it up quite so high. But here we go. I need to focus it. Here, focus on my hand. There we go. Look at that. See, isn't this a better view than the last time? Because I was looking at the footage last time and I was like, no can do. We're doing a top-down camera. I am making the top-down camera work. Look at that. Just stunning. Ugh. I really appreciated what the Flute Center did, by the way. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit again. Do you see how they've added extra pieces now? So these little foam bits did not exist last time in here, and they put a little extra foam bit here. So I think what this did, they cut it to size. So it is actually like causing the flute to just like, they're making sure that the flute has no room to get smashed this way, because that's actually what happened last time with this part right here. This part got smashed against this flat piece here. So I think while it was shipping over, I'm guessing that whoever down the line in shipping this, I think handled this very roughly. So what they did this time was they cut a piece of foam to size to just hold the flute there so that it wouldn't kind of get smashed in. Flute Center did a great job. Yeah. All right, let's keep holding up all the pieces so that you guys can oogle, and okay, give me a second to focus that. Maybe focus on my hand. There we go. So, there we go. Look at that. Just stunning. I like how you can see that they're not all uniform. So there are some larger ones and then there are some smaller ones. I like that they do that. It kind of gives a little bit more like textural interest, I would say. Yeah. Gorgeous, isn't it? The butterflies on there. So nice. Okay. So we've looked at 3 pieces. Let's look at the foot joint. I'm going to focus that further down. Look at that. Oh, you can see. Hi, guys. Okay, there. Okay, this is a good spot. So you guys can see. Let me make sure it's focusing on my hand. Yeah. Oh, it wants to focus on what's behind it. Okay, now it's better. Hi. Okay, so that just goes to show you just how shiny this thing is. Look at that, more butterflies. So nice, right? I wish, do you see this extension? I wish this type of extension was on a C flute. This is pretty typical to see on an alto flute. Look at that. Just stunning. Just absolutely stunning. Yeah, you can really see the different sizes of crystals on there now. These are Swarovski crystals. Yeah. my face looks so silly in the rounded key cups. Yeah. Okay. Let me fit it in. There we go. Okay, now we got to zoom out so you guys can see this guy. So, make sure this thing stops moving so I don't make you guys seasick. Okay, so let's okay. Oh, the shine is absolutely getting to my camera. My camera's like, this thing is so shiny, I don't know what to do with it. See, look. Doesn't know what to do. There, camera. There. It's okay. It's okay. Here, focus on my hand. Okay. There. Okay. Now you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Yeah, check that out. You see that mother of pearl on that part is actually part of the original flute. The mother of pearl on the keys. That is actually part of the original design of the Trevor James Alto. But there you have it. Figured I'll give you a nice 360 view. Like, you can see it's actually even encrusted underneath these keys. See that? You can see the reflection underneath. So I'll keep going. Hello. Okay. Yeah. More butterflies. I figured if I was watching this, I would want like the most egregious close-ups, you know? Like the most absolute, like very, you don't need close-ups literally like this much, but like, you know, I feel like I know myself and I know the type of person who would watch my streams, and I feel like all of you guys would love way too many close-ups. Yeah, look at that. It's so shiny. My camera doesn't even know how to focus on it. Here. Hello. Hello, camera. There we go. Okay. Slightly lighter or like slightly darker. There. Oh, oh, it really doesn't like the fact that it's so shiny. It doesn't want to focus on the crystals because they're too shiny. There we go. Look at that. All right. What do you guys think? Is that enough close-ups? Are you guys having the time of your life? All right. Got to open this up and put it back in. There we go. So I did take this out earlier to just make sure that the foot joint did fit into or fit on the body, and it does. So we're good. So let's see. Arya, yeah. Look at this beauty. This beauty is something. Like, you look how it's so shiny. You can see my reflection. Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so immature. Let's see. Was there a B-foot for the Alto? Yes, Henry just answered that. Yes, I think some. Yeah, it's money. Yep. Looks highly edible. Forbidden snack. Is this Alto your forbidden snack? Period. How are you? Period. Yes, Chef Maiku. They fixed it up and sent it right back to me because, you know, I wanted to like have a follow-up to the last review. So they fixed it up and sent it back to me. Yeah. All right. What? Period? So, you got into your local youth symphony and they bought you a new flute to borrow until you can afford your own. That's amazing. Oh my God. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay. Okay, yes. So sounds like you guys are really enjoying this. Look how bright it is. It's so bright. It like doesn't know how to it doesn't know what to focus on. It's so bright. Maybe I'll focus on like the reflection of my face. Yeah, it's so bright. It's like it's so shiny. Like my camera's like I don't know what to do with this. Okay. There. I'm so sorry, guys. It's like it's moving right now. There. Okay. Cool. So are there just crystals and mother of pearl on this flute or other jewels too? As far as I understand, I believe it's Swarovski crystals. So the entire thing is encrusted with Swarovski crystals. The mother of pearl is on the keys that you put your fingers on. And that is not part of Nyenyezi's craftsmanship. That part is actually part of the original design of this flute, this is a Trevor James flute. So it's a Trevor James flute encrusted with a bajillion Swarovski crystals. So for those of you guys who would like to have a little primer on the specs on this, let me put this here. Okay, so it's technically what we have here is a Trevor James alto flute in copper alloy. All right, and it comes with curved and straight head joints. And this is it's the design, the finish of it. Basically, the Swarovski crystals is designed by Nyenyezi. So Nyenyezi Turing design. So the name of the design is Turing finish. So I did want to read for you guys the official description. So the official description is, I read it last time, but I'll read it again for you guys. A flock of rainbow butterflies adorns this instrument, championed by pride flags at both head and foot joint, and finished off with a Love is Love crown. Oh, I better show you guys that again. Dedicated to the brilliant Alan Turing, a British scientist personally responsible for cracking the Enigma code during World War II. Turing was tragically hounded to his death by the very government he had helped defend, simply because he loved another man. Love is love, no matter where you find it. So this is dedicated to Turing. So let's take a look at the crown. And then maybe focus on my hand, and then that'll be good. Okay, there we go. Look at that crown. Beautiful. It does know. I have to put my fingers next to it so it knows to focus on it. No, it doesn't. No. There we go. It's when I turn it in the light. I think that's what it doesn't like. So I'm just going to hold it like this. Beautiful. And I'll show you guys the other one, because I think the other one has slightly different colors. Yeah. So this one might actually be the official Love is Love crown. There we go. Look at that. Just stunning. Pride. So pretty. Okay. Very cool. Actually, put that the opposite way that it should have been. There we go. So we'll zoom this back out again. Cool. All right. Yeah. You guys like it? Period. That's amazing. So your symphony gave you a flute teacher and a flute? Oh, that's amazing. That's wonderful. Congratulations. So Cranky, you wonder if you have just a butterfly and not fully covered with crystals. That's an interesting idea. I wonder if that's something that you could potentially like message Nyenyezi about it and be like, would they do a custom job? You know? I wonder if that is something you could do. Yeah. Do the crystals make the flute significantly heavier? Yes, Arya, it does. What I found out last time was that it made the flute feel like a heavy wall version of, you know, the copper alloy. Like it essentially turned it into a mega wall version. Yeah. So they are not heavy crystals, but there's a lot of crystals. So yes, it does actually make it heavier. But you're right. You are right that each crystal is not very heavy at all. It's just that there be a lot of them. Let me head to Nyenyezi's website again. So let's go to their about. So I wanted to read the part. Yeah. So, from their website, we use exclusive star-cut Swarovski grade glass crystal in all our designs. Each crystal is hand coruscated by our in-house team of highly skilled musicians and creatives. Nyenyezi generates development in the music industry and offers growth. Yeah. And then all creations are made entirely by hand, taking a minimum of 500 manual hours to realize. Yeah, it's pretty real. It is pretty real. Yeah. So let's see what I think, including what I did last time, this is essentially like what they have. So they have, there's a regular flute, the C flute version. There is a piccolo, and then there is this one, the alto. There's a few, you can see that there are a few different designs on Flute Center, Flute Center's site. If you didn't want to shell out, how much is this again? $41,300 for this for this alto flute, as of July 2024, because inflation is a thing. If you didn't want to shell that out and instead shell out about, it looks like the C flute crowns. So if you only wanted the crown, there's one going for $430. There's two going for $430. There's a few that are sold out. Yeah, $430. So still a hefty amount, but not 41,000. So the C flute version was also going for 41,000. Yeah, that obsidian one was 41,000. Yep. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So any questions from you guys first before I put it together and play this? Eduardo, you need those 500 hours. They did make a piccolo like this. So Aria, if you go to the previous stream that I did, like I did it a few weeks back now, but it's the part 1 of this this review. There is a piccolo. So it's the Rihanna finish, the Rihanna design. Yeah. More than you paid for your 14K. Yeah, same. This is also more than what I paid for my for my flute. Oy. Okay, so just so that you guys have the Trevor James specs on here too. So let's put them in here. So Trevor James, let's go Flute Center. This is gonna find it for you guys. So Trevor James Alto. We should be able to find it. Trevor James. Did it not actually search? Trevor James. Cool. So we're looking at Trevor James and we're looking at alto flutes. Okay. Very cool. So this one is, yeah, let's start typing. So we have that they are copper alloy. It is 0.958 silver lip plate and riser. So that's Britannia silver, I believe. Copper alloy body. Silver plated mechanism. Whoops. And then we have pointed key arms. We have the mother of pearl finger buttons. And then we have ergonomic finger position. This one's a C-foot joint. So C-foot joint. We have Pisoni Lucien Deluxe pads. Oops. There we go. Deluxe pads. We have, yep, a French style case. Great. I think that's what is relevant to what we have going on here. So these are the specs, and I'm just going to keep typing once I get some thoughts in here. Okay, so I think we should just start putting this baby together. So let me move back to this screen. Cool. And I'm going to put it together and then we'll play. I think I will raise the desk, but I just wanted to relax a little bit. And see? Goes together this time. So, perfect. Let's see what's comfortable for me. I think I want it to be a little higher. Okay, cool. I will try the straight head. And then maybe for fun later we can do the curved head. Oh. It's a bit tight. Let's do the curved head. Will the curved head fit in here? Yeah, the curved head is no problem. So, lucky me! I'm gonna use the curved head. The straight head is a little tight and I don't really want to force it in. So. Okay, I say lucky me because I would be so uncomfortable with an alto, like a straight head. So here we go. There we go. Got it. Okay. I'm never 100% sure exactly how I like this to be tilted. So we're going to give it a bit of a try first before I stand up. Maybe that's too far. Yeah, it's gonna need to. My hands are a little bit moisturized right now. Okay. Okay, that might be good. Okay. I'm curious now if I can get the straight head to fit. It looks fine to me, but it feels a little tight. Oh! Okay, we're fine. I am unsure how much of the heat here has gotten to this. I look like a literal child. Okay, I will immediately say that that is extremely tiring for me. Woo! There we go. This has been just knocked off kilter completely. Close enough. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to make this a little shorter. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the very first impression is that this is really, really heavy. Like it is extremely heavy. Yeah, it's very, very heavy. Like I feel like I'm playing two altos at the same time. the lowest notes are very low. It rides extremely low. I do not recall it riding that low. And I do wonder, so I need some space to put this flute up here. I dug up the drawing that I made last time. So let's go there. Here we go. So this was the drawing that I made last time. And I mentioned that when you put all these crystals onto at least the copper alloy C flute, it caused the opening, like when you're trying to make the airstream like nice and like rich, it forces you to do everything kind of like at a 90-degree angle. So if you're trying to make things really rich, or you're trying to make notes really come out, you really have to open up the bottom of your mouth. Like it's like a tall and narrow space inside of your mouth. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed it, but I certainly noticed the instability of my low C, which I believe is a low G. And I was like, why is it not stable? And as it turns out, I think I was riding the airstream too high in the mouth for that note. It needs to ride super low. And I wonder if it's because of the added crystals on top. The added crystals on top, I think for some reason just cause it to have to sit really, really low in the mouth. It's really low and really forward. Probably the most low and forward that I've ever played in my life. Like, I feel like I'm resonating the note like out here. So we will show that. I did prepare this, guys. I did prepare the magic whiteboard. So I feel like the low C, and we'll see if it's the same on the curved head joint. So the low C feels like, I should actually also draw the lips, I think. So yeah, the lips are like here. Cool. Now, in terms of where I'm imagining the low note feels like it's like sitting out here. Like it's really, 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 really low. So low. Now let's try the other ones. Yeah, do you guys hear how that's stable now? Not the most in tune, but stable. Okay. I'm gonna correct that. It's more like it's like down here. That's our low note. Feeling it. Like the C is like here, one octave above it. Okay, that one is there. So that's G. Well, fingering wise is G. So 2 octaves up is there. Okay. So now this is E is right in there. The G is like up here. Okay, high B flat. It's like here. Okay, then the C is like here. Okay, so we have low C. This is actually maybe a better way to do this. Just very quickly erase that. We are gonna go by let's go by flute whatchamacallit. No, let's go by piano. We're gonna go by like the keyboard like system to figure out which octave you're in. So middle C is C4. So I'll put here middle C, or no, you know what? We're just gonna we're gonna draw it for you guys. So let's do so if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have like this. Oh, that's not enough room, is that? So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This C, we are going to call C4. Okay? So now, this one is C4. This is C5. This is G5. Then we have C6. Then we have E6. Then we have G6. We have B flat 6. I'm so sorry, it's all crammed in together, guys. And then this one is C7. So that's how I'm mapping it inside my mouth. I am writing it like this so that when I try it on the curved head joint, I can see if it's doing the same thing. So now let's try some dynamics and tone color. So if you want weirdly, I want to see if yeah, that's really interesting. So what we have going on here is to play soft. So your airstream is going to be very tiny. So this is if you're looking at your airstream head on. So, but if you want like a richer sound, you go, you drop your jaw and you make a lot of space in a tall oval shape. So again, this is soft, and then this is loud. This is actually like, or rich, that is. Actually no, let's, I mean it is, yeah. That is how it feels. Now, what's really interesting is if you want to go thin, you actually have to do a wide airstream. And then for rich, you do the oval going the other way. Like the oval shape going the other way. This is completely the opposite of how most flutes work. Most flutes, if you do the tall oval shape, you get the thin sound. Sorry, wrong microphone. But yeah, most flutes, if you do the tall oval shape, you get a thin sound, and then the wide, like flat oval is the rich sound. But we did find this out in the previous stream on these Nyenyezi flutes, that for some reason the presence of the crystals has made them do the opposite of what's expected for tone color. So that I think is interesting for people to take into consideration. So if you normally play very thin on most flutes, you might find that suddenly you play very, very rich on this one, and vice versa. If you mostly play very rich on other flutes, when you pick up a Nyenyezi, you might be surprised to feel like it doesn't actually resonate very well with you, but it's probably only because your airstream might be actually too wide. It might be too wide. Okay, so let me see what y'all are saying. The vibrato thing is real. Yep. Grapefruit in the mouth. Yeah. Yeah, this is very interesting. So, let's now do a little bit of articulation. the tongue wants to hit in exactly the spots that I've mapped out here for notes around the range. Like what I've mapped out here is sort of like a rough map of where each where notes want to resonate in the mouth for this flute. And you tongue in those same spots if you're tonguing on those notes. So that does mean that when I'm tonguing the lowest notes, I feel like I'm tonguing against my lower teeth. So okay, so I do feel like I am tonguing against here for my, like, I was doing like a low F, right? So so yeah, I do feel like I'm hitting there and then kind of following the path up for tonguing. Okay, very cool. I mean, the mechanism is beautiful and wonderful, very bouncy, fantastic. Yeah, double tonguing works the same way. It's just the K needs to be as far forward as possible. But let's see, trying just the keys. I would like to make an amendment. Okay, this is gonna get a little messy. So the C6, I think, is technically what I call the problem harmonic. So each flute has a problem harmonic where, like, that particular harmonic doesn't, like, it's a little bit finicky, and that harmonic will always want to be a little bit more forward. So the C6 is a little bit more forward, and you can really hear it in the normal fingered versions. So that's vibrating where or concentrating the air where I put it there. Sorry. Whereas where I put it, like, further back before, you guys can hear, I think you guys can hear this sounds a little bit airy, right? we found the problem harmonic. It's the C there. Okay. All right, in terms of the actual mechanisms, though, everything is lovely and bouncy. Absolutely everything. Even the B flat lever is super bouncy. Yeah, mechanism is wonderful. Absolutely freaking wonderful. But I will say that that is more so a trait of the Trevor James part of this flute than the Nyenyezi. Okay, I think I figured this flute out. I now am curious how it fares with the whatchamacallit. See, it came out really easily. I don't know what's going on. I want to see if anything changes with the curved head joint. So cool. Okay. Oh, it's so much more comfortable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I feel like it can be even. Okay, that's too much. Okay. Okay. I know why. I actually do know why. I was having a lot of trouble getting the highest one out. And it is because this does behave similar to what I have drawn here, except that everything is nudged higher. So something about the curved head joint is nudging everything a little higher. So that's why that high C7, I'm like, it's so high up that like I have to like literally lift the roof of my mouth and even open up my mouth like that for that to come out. But you guys heard how much easier it came out on the straight head joint, right? So this is like everything is a little higher. However, this does mean, because you're almost never going to play a high C7 on an alto. So for me, the rest of the notes are way more comfortable. So let me write a note here. The curved head joint. What's the color we haven't really used? There. So I'll put here like the curved head joint, it brings the C up to here. So everything is shifted up a little bit. I'll just put it on this side. So curved head joint equals shift all notes up. So this moves up here. This moves like a little. All of them move a tiny bit higher. Just a little higher. Curved heads don't have room for the normal taper, so they behave really different in the third octave. Yeah. Often the harmonic fingering will be better than the normal one. Interesting. How long does it take to feel the placement of notes in the mouth? Is there a way to learn that skill? So currently what I've been telling my students to do is to pay attention where the air concentrates in the mouth. Then what I do is I give them a list of symptoms to listen for. So if you're hearing that it's like swallowed, then the spot where you're concentrating the air is too far back. And whereas if it sounds like kind of thin, shrill, then usually that means that where you're concentrating the air is too far forward. So you kind of get a feel of like how the flute responds to you versus where you're like kind of concentrating the air in your mouth. But the first thing to do is to just passively observe where you can feel that you're concentrating the air in the mouth. Yeah. So, hi, Jody. Yes, this is an alto. Absolutely. Yes, this is an alto. Okay, let me test this again. I'm going to test my theory here again. Yeah, it's significantly higher than the straight head joint. Yeah, I think Sean's correct. Do you hear how clear those high notes are? With the harmonic fingering too. Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for letting me know. Open my mouth high enough for that. Yeah, it's really, really high up there. I don't have enough room up there. I'm gonna adjust it a bit. Oh. Sorry, guys. I need the stability of the floor to do this. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna head back on the floor. Okay. Altissimo notes. Can you explain what altissimo notes are? I think I am correct. I am pretty sure I'm correct. Oh, fourth register. Right. It is called altissimo, isn't it? You can. I mean, I think it depends on you and the flute, you know? Yeah. Okay. I think altissimo is more of a saxophone and clarinet thing. Yeah. In the flute world, we do just call it the fourth octave. But thank you for educating me. I don't mind the education. Okay. That's all pretty cool. I'm gonna now try out the like dynamics and the tone color. Okay, tone color wise, it works the same way. Like it's that like opposite of what most flutes do. The only major difference that I can tell between the straight and the curved is that the curved wants everything to be higher up. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder, I think it has to do with what Sean is saying, that the curved heads don't have room for the normal tapers, so they behave really different in the third octave. I do think that it has something, I think it's the same thing that I'm feeling. Yeah. I can try. I mean, I have some time now, so let's try out some of these fourth octave notes. I can do a C sharp apparently, but not a D. Yeah. Okay. Now, a bunch of you guys gave me some stuff to play. Do you mind if I play it on the on the like on the alto. I mean, it's going to be in a different key than what it's supposed to sound like, which I know one of you guys was one of you guys wanted me to play the Demersman Opus 4 number 4, right? But it's going to be in a different key. Are you okay with that? Cuz I can save this for later. Well, period. Thank you so much for saying I'm a good alto player. It's more like I'm just testing it until I figure out this one. How long is it? That's a good question. Okay, I'm going to use a really like hacky way of measuring this. My tape measure is upstairs. So that's 2 feet and then two, so 24 plus 3, about 27 inches. If you're looking at a curved head joint, and then with the straight head joint, where did I say? Let's see. There. Let's see. No, let's do it this way. Okay, so we're here. So it's an inch under 3 feet, which is why it looks so gigantic on me. So 24 plus 11, 35 inches. Oh yeah, 36 inches is 3 feet. So I'm guesstimating about 35 inches for the straight head. And then, what did I say? 27 inches. But you're playing further in too. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question about that. Rite of Spring. So you put the link. Yeah, I think the version you put on was the same one that, or at least it should be the same of what I'm looking at, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I am looking at the same one. Good. Excellent. Would you be okay with me doing it on the alto flute? Let me know. Any version will be fine. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Looks like you guys really want me to do the daftness. Okay. I'll add that on. Let me find this. Okay, I think I found it. Did I find it? Let me see. So I'm mostly finding the C flute one. Does that mean I have to look at the sheet music? Alto flute. Okay, I'm looking on IMSLP. Well, it says flute solo. So I think that's the one. Okay. 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 I have it open. I cannot recall exactly how fast it's supposed to go right off the top of my head. So I think right before I play it, I'll check a recording first. But okay, let me try this Demerson. I'm saying it completely wrong, but let's try it. Okay. Cool. That's cute. By the way, the version that you sent me, I'm going to send you back the Flute Tunes version that will clear up some of the, at measure 33, 34, 35, that's going to clear up what you're supposed to do in terms of accidentals there. So there you have it. All right. Let's do, I actually really want to do the deafness now. Okay, so give me a second, guys, to look up Deafness and Chloe in particular. I want to just be able to play this at a speed that I should be playing at. So give me a second. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's paired with the bassoon. Oh, okay. 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 Is that the one you guys want to hear? Is that? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Eighth at 66. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah. Oh, you put the IMSLP link. I think I am looking at that one. Page 14, 187. Oh, okay. So I am looking at the same version. Let me go to page 14 then. 14. Page 14, 187. Ooh, yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is so mean. Oh, that's so mean. That's all foot joint work. Oh, okay. How slow are we talking here? Okay. Well, let's try it. Do a couple of things. So one is I have to put my arm further out so I have a little bit more leverage on those keys. And due to the way that these keys are like designed, it doesn't really fit with how small my pinky is. My pinky is very, very small. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I get stuck trying to get to the C sharp key. So I have to turn my hand so that my pinky can actually catch on the correct part of the C sharp key. Because if I'm like this, it just gets stuck next to it. So small hand problems. Fadley, hello. It has been a while. How are you? Welcome back. I don't think that the rhythm was 100% correct. But yeah, unfortunately in this case, nose grease is not going to help me. I am sweaty and oily right now, and my finger is still getting stuck. So it's a small pinky problem. So you have to, the only way I can do it is by rotating my hand such that when I actually move over, enough of my pinky will actually make it on top of the C sharp. Oh, it is so nice. I'm doing it again. See, I didn't do it. Okay. Okay. I'm slowly figuring out. I need to move over with like the highest joint of my pinky. That gets me on there a lot more efficiently. Ooh, you put a real cool recording in. Let me see. Hey, that's cool. Okay, if you guys want to join in, I'm listening to this. So at 1:15. Okay. Oh. Oh. Do you see? That guy must be so tall. He looks like me playing a C flute. They're so cute. They're so cute. All of them are so cute. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I completely agree. I love that, like, that rundown where it goes from like piccolo to flute, and then alto. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's so cool. Oh, period. Head on over, just because it's easier to share links this way. Head to our Discord, and it's in the Talk to Joe thread there. It's so good. I know, Fadley, it's so nice to see you here. Okay, great. Thank you for getting me to do this. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I know that you guys wanted to hear me do a few other things. I'm not sure if you guys want me to do it on alto, but there is a little bit of this Super Mario Galaxy. Let's see if my Bluetooth music pedal works with this. Yep, it does. Okay. This is going to be all in the wrong key, but it might be fun. Oh. No. Syncopation. Wait, one more time. Yeah. Okay, for the sake of time, we will move on. But thank you, Olympic Daisy, for sharing that. I know we want to do fourth movement of the Prokofiev. Okay, so something I'm noticing is that just from the weight of this, I really have to, excuse me, I really have to hold up a lot of the weight of the flute with my, like, it feels like my whole thumb. Because usually on like a C flute, you'll feel like you can just use sort of like the tip of your thumb. But this is like straight up resting on my thumb like this because it's so heavy. And I'm making sure it's resting on this side too. Okay. No. Okay. For first off, it's too small. So we're gonna make it large. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, I hated this part. Oh, so heavy. I'm already having this much trouble on the curved. I'm just gonna straight up say no. I'm not gonna do it on a straight head. I'm at my limit here. Oh. Okay, we did a bit of that. Let's do a little bit of the E-bear, just the opening. This sounds so weird. Oh, lordy. Okay, we did that. So Sean is right. The Genshin stuff would sound so good on this. So there's also another piece too that I do want to figure out as well. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Bedinery, right? Okay. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat, guys. I know, it's so weird on the alto. There you go. Okay. Oh, the flutes arrived about an hour and a half ago. They're just gonna have to happen on another stream. Oh, okay. Let's try a little bit of Genshin. Yeah, yeah. I love it. There's one more. I do want to try and figure out the opening to Chained Echoes. It's an RPG that features alto flute in the main theme. So. Oh. Okay, there we go. It was a B flat. Okay. Okay, one more time. We're practicing this. You know, Sean, you make a good point. If I could justify it, I absolutely would buy the Trevor James Alto copper alloy Alto. Like, it just, like, curved head joint. Like, it just feels good to me. It's just that this is essentially just like a super crystal encrusted one. But this is essentially like the bass flute of this is what I want. But I just can't really justify it right now. How does the rest of it go? I have kind of forgotten how the rest of it goes. So I have the recording, so I'm going to look up my recording. Let's see. So again, this theme is from the game Chained Echoes. Let me see. Okay, so I want to find. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's an alto flute. It's so good. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to practice that. Okay, I'm trying to get a good take so that I can clip this and send it to the composer. Because I still talk to the composer on Twitter. So, here we go. Is that how it goes? Oh, okay. I added an extra note. Okay, sorry this is taking so long, guys. I really want to get a good clip for the composer. What? Now I've forgotten how it goes in the beginning. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. See, when I hear Greg play it, then I'm like, yeah, that is how you do it. All right, we're getting there. Almost. Almost. Now I can send it to Eddie. All right, I'm going to clip that later and send it to Eddie. Woo! It's gorgeous, isn't it? This is the opening to a video game. It's gorgeous. So the video game is called Chained Echoes, and I absolutely put in 70 hours into this video game during, I forget, I think it's like Christmas 2022 or something like that. I can't remember. So yeah, it's wonderful. I freaking love this. All right. Okay, guys, I'm taking a look at the time, and it is almost 6 p.m. my time. I am sweating, so I really should clean up. I don't know if you guys can tell. I definitely know that Sean can tell. I really love this flute. But I do have to admit, I think I like the bass flute, like the bass as in B-A-S-E, like the Trevor James. The like crystal part of it is very, very pretty. I think I can show you guys here now that I've been playing for a really long time. I'm going to show you guys how you can see. I've been playing for a few hours now, like a couple hours now. You can see that it has actually imprinted into my hand and into my finger here. So let me see. Where is my finger? There's my finger. Hello, focus. Is it this? Is this too shiny? This is too shiny, isn't it? Okay. Here. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. There ain't no way you guys can see that. Hello? Hello, camera? Hello? Oh my goodness. Please. Hello? There we go. Okay, you guys can see that? Those are the little crystal things imprinted into my thumb now. But you can see how much of my thumb has to hold up the flute. So yeah, this is this hand, and then this is this thumb. But I will say, it doesn't hurt. It absolutely, this doesn't hurt. It's just imprinted. That's all. Okay, well, let me clean up in front of y'all. There's my little tablet there. That doesn't need to be there. We also probably no longer need that on the screen because we're just cleaning up. I do recall Michael had a great idea the other time about getting my bass flute cleaning rod out. So I am going to go and do that. Let me do that really quickly. All right, I'm back. I have absolutely created even more of a mess now in my room, but that is okay. The cleaning rod is not in this part. Maybe it's in this part. Please tell me it's, yes. Okay, so we got the bass flute cleaning rod here. Ooh. You still say ouch, Jody? Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Just, you know, like I know it looks bad, but it doesn't hurt. And it's only because I've been playing for like a long time. I've been playing for like almost 2 hours. So, you know, well, 2 hours on and off, you know, we've been messing around. Okay, I am going to use, this is by Just Another Flute Guy, also known as Nicholas. He was here in the chat. He was here in the chat. I don't know if you're still here in the chat, but this is created by him. His company is called Cam Voyage. So I will be using that to clean the flutes. Well, flute, but just multiple head joints. Okay, so let's put this in here. Maybe we'll jam more of it in just so it can get into the wee corners up there. Oh, this monstrous cleaning rod. Okay. Let's see if this is enough to make it start turning. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep, and that's nice and dry. Yep, cool. So, I'm gonna use I am just gonna lightly wipe the surfaces, very lightly. I'm not going hard at all. And I know that the Flute Center will clean this up even better. But I'm just doing a light rub. Okay, so we'll put that here. And then I think what I'll do first is let's take off the curved head joint. Oh, there we go. Let's take all the parts out. Foot joint. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm already using the bass flute cleaning rod, Michael. Thank you for your good idea last time. I'm already using it. That's what this is. So let's clean the straight parts. Yep, nice and dry. And then this one. All right, are we nice and dry? We are nice and dry. Perfect. And then we're going to shove this in this head joint. This head joint is absolutely like, oh, there's so much condensation in there. In fact, I think I can just use my finger to do this. Yeah. There's one little corner I didn't quite get. Yeah, nice and dry. Perfect. And then we are going to, I'm going to try and see if I can I could just use my finger for this. Okay. Yeah. That feels really dry to me. Yep, that feels really dry to me. But you know what? Whoa, look at how much condensation. Oh, goodness, that's gross. Yay me. Yay me. BNA bound, you made it to 2 a.m. Oh my. Go get some good rest. Thank you so much. Okay, we're nice and dry. Cool, cool, cool. So, let's see. So they had this piece of foam. Oh, they had another piece of foam. Oh, so they're like, yeah, I think they were cutting it to shape here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So let's wipe these up and place them back. Just gonna, because I have been like, I've been touching these a lot more than I did the last time, so I am giving it a quick wipe before I put it in. So this goes into the square hole. Do you guys know that meme? Please tell me you know that meme. Look, this one goes into the square hole. All right, there we go. Look at this beauty. All right, very cool. Oh, wait. Did they do this so that it wouldn't move? Oh, I think they did. That's cool. And then I think they had, yeah, this piece there. Okay, okay. Keep going, keep going. So we have the foot joint piece. Definitely need to wipe that thoroughly. Oh, so shiny. Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I want to say that this piece was just like sitting like this and like just suspending the, like really holding the flute in the case better. Yeah, Fadley, you saw the price? 41,300 as of July 2024. Yes. It is quite something. Okay, just trying to make sure I get all the Joanna grease off of this. Okay, and then we'll give this a quick wipe because all of my grease has been on this. Okay, so I feel like this piece expanded. So I feel like I need to really like shove it in. Okay, so this piece was there. And then I think they nestled. Yeah, that's how they did it. So let's move it down. So that, because I believe it was like here. Okay, and that is really gonna like not move. Yeah, and that won't move either. Yeah, cool. Okay, although will this one move? Not really. So was this supposed to be here? I feel like I'm playing Tetris. Do you guys remember from the beginning? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to look at my stream and look at the beginning. So to when I opened it. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. I was right. So this guy was here. I just didn't see him because this side was facing up. Okay. Okay, that's what it was. That's how they put it. Okay. I mean, not that it really matters, but we're going to do that. Cool. Okay. Well, there is my 3-hour stream on one flute. Let's see. When I get my own, have my tech set up the foot joint so my pinky doesn't catch. Good point. I like it. I like it a lot. Here, I'll do this and zoom in a little bit more so you guys can still oogle it a bit as we end off the stream. There. There, you guys can still oogle it. Okay, wonderful. My super giant bass flute cleaning rod. Oh gosh, can you guys see the sweat? Can you guys see? I'm sweating. Whew. Stacy, you think it was worth the 3 hours? I'm glad that you thought so. I'm thirsty. Okay, so thoughts on this. Concluding thoughts. It's gorgeous. It's heavy. The presence of all the crystals, for some reason, flops the tone color production. So normally you go tall and narrow for thin, and then wide and flat airstream for rich, but here it's flopped. But we found that was the case on the other Nyenyezi flutes as well. Let's see. I learned that with the curved head joint, the length is about 27 inches. With the straight head joint, it's about 35 inches, which explains why I have so much trouble, because 35 inches, so almost 3 feet, is taller than half of me. This is why I look like an absolute child playing a straight head joint on an alto flute, which is interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the length of the flute, of the alto flute, is taller than half of me. So definitely learned something there. And I think I learned yet again, I have confirmed that I really like the Trevor James alto. I even had a chance to try the Trevor James like silver alto. I can't remember if it's silver plated or silver, but I also reacted very well to that one. Yeah. Good thing the other flutes are late. Yeah. Now we get to do another one like next week or the week after. Enjoy your masterclass, Fadley. Enjoy your masterclass. I'm also signing off very soon. Okay. This is, I think the other concluding thing is that this is very expensive. However, you are paying for art and you are paying for the labor for this type of craftsmanship. So doing this type of thing is really no joke. I can truly tell this ain't no joke. Whew. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for for hanging out with me for so long. And I hope the rest of you guys who are watching this afterwards, I hope that you guys have just, enjoyed putting me in the background while you do stuff, just kind of listening as you go. Eddie, the composer of for Chained Echoes, I hope you enjoyed my take on the opening to Chained Echoes. Greg as well, who's the original flutist for Chained Echoes, I also hope you enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy the fact that I did it on a very blinged out flute. So, but yeah, with that said, I love you all so very much. Having a wonderful weekend. I hope that this was a wonderful respite from the chaos that is the world today, literally today. For anyone who's watching after the fact, this was streamed on essentially the day of the global tech outage, the cloud strike. Is it cloud strike, right? So yeah. I just hope you guys had a wonderful escape with me here. Please take care of yourselves to the best of your ability. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, because there is no music without the musician. Thank you all so much for joining. I will see you guys next week sometime on Tuesday. Okay? Look out for the stream getting scheduled and stuff on Monday. Okay, I'll be scheduling it on Monday, and it should be for Tuesday. So did my hubs get pulled into the mess? Not really. Kind of, but not really. So we definitely have friends who have been pulled into the mess. So yeah, I didn't even know if I could stream today because I didn't know the extent of the tech outage, but it doesn't affect this, so we're good. So anyway, we shall see what the world is like next week. All right. See you guys on Tuesday. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.